Afternoon baseball between the Chicago Cubs and... Hello again, everybody. Zach and Dan, as we get things going this season, it's
success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important.
Games count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Todd Morrow gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Elvis Franco is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 110.
The 0-1 on its way. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the
1-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Hit in the air out toward left. Covey has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting second, the left fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Stepping up to the plate, Adam Greenberg, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Fouled off. Morrow has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate, Freddie Santiago. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Right side, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. A 0 for the Cubs to start the game. The Brewers coming to bat next. You're watching MLB Network. Chet Steadman is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
Sam Murray is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. The 1-1 home. Hit in the air to shallow center.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Eduardo Pinheiro comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
In now, Kenny Mcgregor, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Now the pitch.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Popped him up. Pineda has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Simon Covey.
Standing in, Simon Covey. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side. That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Ryan Buckner, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Ryan Buckner.
First pitch on its way. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
At the plate, J.C. Embry, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
And he fouls this one off. Buckner on at first, nobody out. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Hitting guys back to back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
Digging in, Isaac Pineda, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. And puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Jesse Padilla.
So in now for Chicago, Jesse Padilla. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
Comes set and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. That's a hit, their first of the new season. And a relay to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
At the plate, Miguel Vasquez, and he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Now the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Stepping up now, Chet Steadman. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off for ball one. This is popped up. Morrow shading to his right, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Cubs lead it 2-1. Digging in now for the Brewers, Jason Alderson. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Jason Alderson.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Padilla is there to put it away for route number 1.
Batting six, the catcher, Ronnie North.
Next for Milwaukee, Ronnie North. And now a pitch on the way.
All 1's the count.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Fouled away. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So striding forward now, Manny Ilez. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Two out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Pitch taken several inches. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Our score remains 2-1. Set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Elvis Franco. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, North. He'll throw down to first, one away. Now at the plate, Adam Greenberg. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So now to the plate, Freddie Santiago, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Ryan Buckner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Ready with the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Ready with the 1-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit down the third baseline. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Cubs strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Robert Barney, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Robert Barney.
First delivery to him on the way. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Todd Morrow.
Stepping into the box, Todd Morrow. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Ball 3.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1. And he misses here, ball 4, and somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
The batter, the center fielder, Sam.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Sam Murray. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Runner at first here, one man out. A ball and a strike. Murray is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
The 2-1 home. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Greenberg is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eduardo Pinheiro.
Striding in, Eduardo Pinheiro. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Counts 1-0.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2-0 count, the pitch. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now at the plate, Mcgregor. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Comes set. The 0-1 to 3rd. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding in once again, J.C. Embry. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
The catcher, number 17, Isaac Pineda.
At the plate now, Isaac Pineda. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jesse.
Now to the plate, Jesse Padilla. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from 3rd. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And fellas, if we do games together for the next decade, we might never see 2 starters in the same game throwing that hard. I mean, this has really been something. Digging in now, Miguel Vasquez, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set and the pitch. Tried to check it and it's 0-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead it 2-1. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So here's the cleanup hitter, Simon Covey, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
Count is 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So coming to the plate, Jason Alderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. This is foul right side. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, Ronnie North. as he lifts it in the air to right field. Padilla is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now back, second baseman, Manny.
Ready now, Manny Ilez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's right there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down 2-1. And now the Cubs pitcher, Chet Steadman.
The pitcher, Chet Steadman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. And he's able to fight this one off. Foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Murray is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Elvis Franco.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Elvis Franco. Here's the first pitch to him. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 24, Adam Greenberg.
Digging in, Adam Greenberg. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still lead it 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Robert Barney.
The shortstop, Robert Barney.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but Those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-0. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the pitcher, Todd Morrow.
So striding in, Todd Morrow. He drew a walk his first time up. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And there's ball one. Slow grounder to first. Right to him. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the center fielder, Sam Murray.
Digging in once again, Sam Murray. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Fouled away. That misses. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail it here 2-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Freddie Santiago. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The 1-0. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Buckner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Buckner hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2029.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And it's fouled away. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. First, and there were 2 down.
The batter, the second baseman, J.C. Embry.
In now, J.C. Embry. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled off. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Digging in, Eduardo Pinheiro will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, man. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Kenny Mcgregor.
Stepping into the box, Kenny Mcgregor. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Popped him up. Buckner in foul ground. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Simon Covey.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Simon Covey. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Our score remains 2-1. Chris Gibbs is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Chris Gibbs.
Coming to the plate now, Isaac Pineda. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch.
1-1.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Jesse Padilla stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. That's by him for strike 1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Stepping in now, Miguel Vasquez, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. The 1-0 delivery. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. A man at third with 1 away. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chet Steadman.
The next Cub up, Chet Steadman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch grounded to the right, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings, and it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys, and he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Has a look, now the pitch. Elvis Franco is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
1-1. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 3 and the Brewers 1. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jason Alderson.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
In now, Ronnie North. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
To the plate now, Manny Ilez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on opening day after this. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Adam Greenberg. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Two very good pitching performances illustrated there as we give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-1 contest. Now at the plate, Freddie Santiago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Into the box, Ryan Buckner. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, J.C. Embry.
Digging in to try it again, J.C. Embry. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
So frustrating, Nero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
At the plate now, Isaac Pineda, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-1 Chicago. Coming to the plate now, Robert Barney. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And there's out number 1.
Up next for Milwaukee, the pitcher, Chris.
Tom Lattimore will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 39, Tom Lattimore.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. That misses. 2-0. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Sam Murray.
Ready for another shot now, Sam Murray. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it 4-1. Irvin Gomez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So stepping in, Isaac Pineda. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Here's the 0-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Gomez, 28 years old. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2028 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Just hung in there on that one. Back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Standing in now, Jesse Padilla. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Yep, 1-1.
And that misses. 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Ready with the 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Sinker, 3-2 now. Rip down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
As a look, now the pitch. Miguel Vasquez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. This is in the air to left. Covey is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jeff Stedman.
Travis James will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Travis James.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. James, an Iowa native. He's in his first season of a new 6-year deal, so I'm sure he feels good about that.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in a team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now
working for the punch-out and the offering. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1 hit, 1 left. Nothing in the Cubs half of the 9th. On to the bottom half. Last chance now for the Brewers. They trail here 4-1. Henry Thomas enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 1, Henry Thomas.
Eduardo Pinheiro will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
At the plate, Kenny McGregor, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it. He's
got it to second for 1, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
Stepping in now, Simon Covey. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Inside, he misses, ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So digging in now, Jason Alderson, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. From the stretch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
2 out with the man at first. And it's quickly 0-2. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. The Brewers down to their final strike.
Too high.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
I got the count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Chet Steadman gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Todd Morrow pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Henry Thomas wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our